It's EJ. I have to take this.
Oh, his every wish is your command.
You sound like a broken record. Hi, honey. How'd it go?
Just so you know, you're talking to the new CEO of Demira Enterprises.
Don't you mean co-CEO?
Oh, can you wait outside?
I think I'll wait here. Sure.
What the hell? I'm so sorry. You were saying?
Oh, I was just saying that I knew you could do it.
Not without you. Samantha, I'm sorry. I've got to go. I'll see you later at the house. Maybe we can find a way to celebrate.
Well, I think we should start with champagne.
And see where that takes us. I love you, Samantha.
I love you too, EJ.
I really think I'm gonna be sick right now.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, it's only been 10 minutes since our board meeting. I'm already having some serious concerns about our working relationship.
Oh, maybe we should get some counseling.
You know, one of my biggest concerns is you being a condescending jerk.
Well, there's the door.
Right. See, I know what you're doing, EJ.
What I'm trying to do is clean up the mess that Jake left.
No, you needed to get Tony to go along, so you made him think you'd be willing to work with me as co-CEO.
Well, then maybe you should stop whining and start working.
You didn't leave your bed of pain or your opulent villa in Italy to be co-anything. No, I know you're trying to get rid of me.
No, I knew you could do it, EJ. I knew you could oust the garage mechanic from running Demira Enterprises.
You know, it's so fun hanging out with you.
Oh, and he got all those signatures, too, of all the Demiras. What a great achievement. Wow, he's amazing.
Turning into a bitter old man, Lucas.
And you are a doormat. You realize that? Yeah, you thought you were going back to Italy to patch up your marriage, but no, EJ wants you here so he can keep an eye on you, so he can keep you in line, move back into his mausoleum, and get his job back. Boy, he's got everything figured out,
Okay,
doesn't
first
he?
of
He
all,
gets everything he wants.
Why don't you remember that EJ invited you to stay at the mausoleum so that you could look after your mother?
No, he didn't. He said he honored the fact that we had kids, but he wanted me out of the picture. That's what he said. He wanted me to back off.
He was just making sure.
Yeah, making sure he owns you and treating you like property.
He treats me like his wife because I am his wife. EJ told me that he talked to you and Rafe, that he doesn't want to let the past ruin our future, like it has so many times before.
Well, maybe he senses a threat. Maybe he senses that he mistreated you for a little bit too long. And maybe he knows you're gonna move toward a real man who loves you. Well, maybe he's not wrong after all, is he?
Would you keep your voice down?
You were lonely and miserable when you turned to me. Do you remember that?
Yes. And then we made love, and you've been throwing it in my face ever since.
Right, I forgot. I'm not supposed to talk about it. My bad.
You're right. You're not supposed to talk about it because it upsets me.
You don't think I'm upset? Really?
Really? What are you upset about?
Well, for starters, you dismiss what happened between us. And you act like it's the biggest mistake of your life and you wish it never happened.
Yeah, because it is a big mistake, and I do wish it hadn't happened.
How do you think that makes me feel?
Oh, come on!
No, seriously, how do you think that makes me feel? If the shoe was on the other foot, if I came to you and I said, oh, I'm feeling a little needy and emotional and I need you right now, and we made love, and then what do? I act like it didn't happen? And then I tell you not to tell anybody?
Yeah,
How would you feel?
I would be happy because for once we'd be in agreement and you were finally saying something that made sense.
No, you just think you're the bee's knees because you know I want to be with you. Hey, and you don't even care about that, do you?
Is that what this is about, Lucas? That you're feeling insecure and you think I'm feeling all confident and that I should be boosting up your ego? I just don't have the time. I don't have the ability right now to make your ego my top priority, okay? I'm really sorry about that. And I'm also sorry because, yes, the first time we made love, I was feeling very vulnerable and I was very lonely. And the second time, I thought we were gonna die. But there isn't gonna be a third time, okay? Not now, not later, not ever.
Fine, but don't tell me what a great person EJ is. Because you know what? He took the most interesting woman I've ever met and he turned her into a suburban housewife.
How dare you!
How dare you!
Lucas, you have just, this is too far, okay?
What the hell are you guys fighting about? I could hear the two of you fighting from the doorway.
Did you hear what we were talking about? You didn't, did you?
No, but from the body language, I could tell it's not a minor league issue, so what's going on?
I want to know what's in the bag. Look at that. Is that something from the bakery?
Yes,
Your
they're
new
brownies.
endeavor. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
They're brownies to thank you for taking care of Henry this morning. And I'm not leaving here until you tell me what you're fighting about.
Well, what do you think we're fighting about? We're fighting about EJ.
Wow, you two fighting about EJ. Talk about deja vu.
Your father is being impossible.
I was just stating the fact that EJ's a narcissistic jerk, and your mom disagreed with me.
Well, it's her husband.
He can still be a narcissistic jerk, okay?
Did she ask for your opinion?
No, honey, she didn't.
So just out of the blue, you started talking about EJ, knowing that it would upset her.
No, it wasn't out of the blue.
Right,
all
because EJ had just called me to say that he's taking over Demera Enterprises.
Yeah, big surprise there. Didn't see that coming.
Here we go again. The company needs him.
Right, he did everything out of the goodness of his heart, right? He intended to do everything. That's why he did it.
Wow, I have a lot of books about dealing with babies. I don't know if they make books about dealing with parents, but I will have to look into that. In any case, I think you two need a timeout.
I think you're absolutely right about that. How about you and I make a deal, Lucas? From now on, we will avoid the subject of my beloved, successful husband. Okay?
Yeah. Deal.
It was really nice to see you, sweetheart.
Right.
I love you.
Love you.
And don't eat all those brownies in one sitting.
She's really under your skin, isn't she? And vice versa.
So, you pulled it off. And I was worried you wouldn't have the votes.
Actually, it was Kate who saved the day.
But I thought that...
How about we go inside, pop the champagne, and then I'll tell you all about it.
Sounds good.
You and Mom were getting along so well. I mean, it seemed like you guys were on the same page about everything, and now you're not.
Yeah, because EJ's back.
And the honeymoon's over.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I thought that's what you meant, that when EJ's back in the picture, you and Mom start fighting.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? It's just, I shouldn't let EJ get the best of me like that, but he does.
I mean, I know you don't like the guy. It's been that way for as long as I can remember, but why does it feel worse this time around?
I'm so relieved that it all worked out, that you won. I would have felt terrible if you hadn't, because I didn't let you call Kristen.
Well, I could see your point, but in the end, I didn't need her.
Because of Kate.
Mm-hmm. And just in case you were wondering if Kate was still Kate, she was faking the blindness. God only knows why.
Faking her blindness.
And the amnesia, too, actually.
That's pretty extreme. I mean, even for Kate.
She did pull it off quite brilliantly, though.
Well, of course you did. And all to get back at Gabby and Jake for running around behind her back.
How do you know that?
Gabby told me.
Here in this house.
It's been known to happen.
Well, that just proves that Jake wasn't up for the job.
Don't tell me you're invoking a morals clause.
I'm talking about his innate dumbness, not his morals. Anyone with any brains should have realized that secrets like that always come out eventually.